Alright, we're live. There we go. Mic's on, everything's working. No, I think we're good on the shits, dams, and the fucks. Fuck! Or maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe we'll try and keep it down.
Just feeling a little rebellious, I guess.
My balls are a little sore, but other than that.
And there it goes.
Alright.
Crashed
Now
and
let's go have some fun.
friggin' burned.
Nah, so much for kosher.
You got your phone active?
Yeah. Sort of. It's flipping great. Oh, wait a minute.
There you are. Bam.
We probably should have let the game mode before.
Ah, nobody's worried about it.
No, man. They're just seeing a beautiful image of your loading screen, that's all.
It's all good. It's just how we do things. When in doubt, just fucking do it.
Oh, on my Xbox, I was able to see where some of the streamers were from. Two of them are from Japan, 3 of them are from China, and then the rest are all from the US.
What, people that are watching?
Yeah.
Nice.
Apparently the Japanese ones, because I use some Japanese ones. How many viewers?
One so far.
They went
Now we
through
just
an
got
hour.
started.
The Japanese and the Chinese ones were the ones that lasted an hour. The US ones were about 15 minutes each.
That's because...
All except for, freaking... Hey, somebody's already watching live. Just one? Yeah. I don't care. One's better than none. Yep, I guess.
Woohoo! Yeah, it's right there.
That's funny. He said it's right there. This shit's funny.
Go. Tell me what the fuck to do.
Go!
It always does that because mine are high definition streams.
Now.
You can set it to lower video quality and it won't load as much.
Oh my god, my freaking computer was up.
I know it looks great.
That's okay, it'll get there.
I think I can. I think I can.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's switching out all the pathways for stone.
This is gonna be fun.
I should have ate something. Hey, look, there you go.
I'm probably gonna run out of materials before I even get the pathways finished.
Sure.
I need more sticks.
Why are you taking that out? Doo -doo.
Yeah, I need more picks.
The last one to follow was... your girlfriend.
Nah. No.
do 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 do.
This giant one is just ridiculous.
This is how we do it. When in doubt, overdo it.
I'm gonna build this one up.
I think you're already revving up.
What?
Your fan on that.
Nice. It's alright.
We'll probably stop a little bit halfway through to get some coffee. We'll put some coffee on for us.
That sounds good. Okay, I gotta get me some glass.
I keep looking over
And
at my
some
coffee
doors.
cup like, coffee.
Hey, look, there's an unemployed guy here. Have some fun with him.
Is it green?
Yeah.
Those are worthless. You can kill that one and it won't affect the rest of the village.
Hey, look, there's this guy.
Click him, see what he's...
What's this good ice to How do you get a weaponsmith? Grindstone and
a smithy
smithy
table.
and an anvil. Then you get the armor and the smith. Nice. I need more kids.
We need to do more glass.
I need an axe.
We gotta go get some sand. We're gonna make us some axes.
Oh, are you over by a bed? Yeah. Good.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you weren't sleeping in it. Shut your whore mouth. He's over there with the little things around his face. Whore.
Oh my. What? Is that,
That's another worthless one. You kill that one too.
is this
Nope.
guy still sleeping?
Yeah, the ones in the green.
Yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and get some sand.
Chips.
He died. My shit lips died. No, the green.
No, shit lips in the. Did you rub her ass out?
Okay, I need picks and oh, they be out here banging already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they make up the difference.
Alright, there's a little kid in the little fishing hole. One water spot. What's this one? Get your ass inside. Go.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a whole desert.
This is pretty cool. I put an oven in over here.
Yeah, he's going to go get some sand for some glass.
I got some. I already used it. Like 50 blocks. There's sand right there.
He's trying to destroy the part that you can't see.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I guess that's what he's doing. Even though it really doesn't matter.
Wait, what's he doing?
He's collecting sand, but he doesn't want to destroy the part of the little hill that you can see.
Ah. I want some wood and some...
Howdy hat.
I need to make some hats.
Let me share the stream.
I may do it now.
My share stream. Thanks. Quick. Come on, phone.
got some sticks. 18 sticks.
You should have mined a bunch of jungle wood or something so I can make a crap ton of doors. Maybe, some of those white trees over there. Just mine a bunch of them. Oh.
See, I can see where everybody's watching from.
No axes.
Do you have any stone?
We have 2 viewers. Howdy, viewers.
Yeah. Have fun. That'll last a while.
Okay.
Sure. Maybe.
Yes, there's nothing.
Securita.
Isn't there like a whole bunch of trees back behind the house that I built?
Move it.
I don't know if you can. Oh, I was gonna say.
The golems.
Put that whole thing in there.
Yeah.
Oh, who was that one? Was that insert the D? I saw that one. Harry man.
The golem is still down in the water.
Nope. Shaved vagina.
That's fun.
There's
And
insert
insert
the D.
How do we get more, how do we get more golems?
Wow. Fill the whole chest with junk. Get more villagers. I think it's like 10 to 1. So we need, for every 10 villagers, there's
So I
1
need more
golem.
beds.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
I need more beds over here, and then I can get another one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Donald Dump should be up here.
Right now I have 6, so I think I need 5 more. Because I need a bed for myself.
Or slippery when wet.
Oh, you took the black one, so I was like, why are there gaps?
Yeah, I took the black one.
That's fine. I didn't like the black ones. You!
Just get out of there. Just go down.
Stupid fucking creeps.
I probably should like put another door on the back of here. But I can't expand the range.
Okay. Go
Oh
get
wow,
some
look at this
glass.
Are you done fucking kidding me?
Ah!
Who's that? Did you talk to him yet? No.
Oh, look at this view.
I don't want to go there.
Look at this view.
Oh, are you going over to that island by your house?
That's what I was gonna do, yeah. But I don't see the trees.
They're there.
That's this one, isn't it?
Why does your computer keep turning down the render distance?
Do.
I'm gonna go to this one. I'm not building the bridge all the way over here. It's not on this chain. Because that's a long way to go.
Then we could do it off street. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Gotta finish that bridge.
Oh, well, there's a lot of trees
I
here.
might use granite or half slabs or something to make the bridge.
I think we have plenty of that. The bottom arch should be stone now.
Eventually these will be real rooms. Each one's gonna be a designated villager.
Hey, they can't get mad at me. I didn't name them. stone doors. There is no stone doors.
Just wanted to make sure I had enough height to actually do it.
Okay, I'll keep going until I break this axe. I've got almost 3 stacks.
Don't leave that like that.
I've got almost 3 stacks.
Yeah, I was gonna say the walkway's right above this. You should definitely have a... Do-do-do. Don't forget to light it. Do-do-do-do. Nice. Howdy, viewer.
Who's the viewer? Fucking skeleton.
He's already raging.
Are you serious? I died because my game froze.
That's terrible.
It's because of stupid pop-up window froze your computer.
That's funny.
I'm gonna go try to get that stuff back. Not that I had anything great.
That's bad.
What?
Computer froze because pop-up.
Yeah, fucking pop-up came up right as I was trying to smack skeleton.
That's funny.
That shit's pretty good. Well, not for you.
Nah, it's pretty good. He said, "You ass ass." Just keep going up.
There's all my stuff.
And I don't know if I finished that walkway.
Let's see if there's anything here. I got the sticks, I got food, I got 5 XP, I got a couple of stacks of wood, got my food back, got my sword back. I think that's almost all of it.
Hey.
Oh, that's the beginning of the next one.
I think I'm missing the one thing. Oh no, I think I got it.
Why are you continuing?
I'm pretty sure I got it.
Knowing you're not picking up anything.
I'll be collecting it eventually.
I got it all. Yeah.
Fuck, I got like 9 stacks of that.
What are you working on?
Starting on some of the houses. So we can start moving villagers up the cliff.
Nice. Well, I got some more wood for you.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like this floor.
Cobblestone?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, gravel.
I'll put like 2.5 stacks in there. Okay?
Yep.
And I might keep one up. I need more gems.
You gotta get some wool from the sheep.
Okay, so what all do you need to make it?
Wood, which I'm sure you have plenty of,
I got a stack, yeah.
Nice.
and wool.
That's it.
That's it.
I think it's this one. Nope. Which one has the shears in it? Nothing had like 5 pairs.
I think it's the second one from the end, bottom row. I forget which end though.
Nice. That's so helpful.
Well, I mean, I did tell him bottom row. It's not like I just was like, fuck it, you figure it out.
That's okay, I'll find it.
I'll just walk away. Nobody saw anything.
No, that's fine.
You guys need to go collect that lava already.
I'm not worried about the lava yet. I still haven't even terraced up to that point.
No, so that you can throw away all the junk you don't need.
Nah.
Give her them stained glass, dude. I suppose your dad hasn't showed up yet.
No, it's because they deemed the flexible pipes on our gas lines as
No, I can't find it.
illegal. So
Oh, is that why they won't fix it?
yeah.
Or won't allow it to be fixed? And he wants you to fix it anyway.
He wants me to turn on the water heater, but that's fed by a flexible line. So
I don't see it.
Is that what she said? You tell her you can't by law do that. You don't even want your fingerprints anywhere near that thing.
Nice. I gotta score one of these then. Shears. Oh, there it is.
There's one upstairs too.
which one of the 40 million ones had it?
It was the one on the other side, on the top, next to the barrels. No,
Well,
let me see. The
Well, I
bottom
was
one,
wrong.
next to the barrel.
yeah, I was gonna say you already did these. Oh, I'm picking up the mess. About time! You little...
glitter.
Shields.
How'd they end up there?
Because I had to repair the walkway.
What's this guy's job?
So that's this guy's job.
No, I said what is his job? He doesn't have one, does he?
When you clicked him, did he do anything?
No, he just stands in my way.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's jobless.
I wish I could stab his big ass because he's in my fucking way, but you know. Get your ass back in there. Oh well, one of the sheep got out. What?
That.
Two of them got out. What the hell?
Please tell me it's not one of the ones we wanted. Oh, you can go ahead and kill it.
I was trying to shear him, but the dude was in the way. I hope they don't start eating the garden.
No. I don't think
Mountain
so.
goats are, I think, the only one that would do that.
Eat your veg.
I wish I could just push it back in. Oh well. I hate to have to do it. I think that's all low.
Why you spin around so much? Like, wow.
We should make chicken again, that was fun.
Yeah. Sunny side up and over easy.
So that was just silly.
No, silly is bad pussy. That's what we named our cat on the last world that we had. Nice.
Well, I got a little bit. I got 5 black, 17 white. How many does it take to make a bed?
3 each.
Oh, we sure got enough food.
You can forget about the torch inside. Do, 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 do.
It says, what do I need? Trap slab or something?
For what?
to make a bed. I need slabs.
Yeah.
Or planks. I should do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have room for 5 more beds. And I can extend it out, but I don't really want to. That's a lot of work. But I guess I can. We'll just make this a little hallway. There. Good. We'll just make this a hall.
Music, why you stop? I hate fucking YouTube playlists. I want you to stop when I tell you to stop. Such. Really?
1, 2, 3. Alright, one more.
Get.
Oh well, I got it. It'll be alright.
1, 2. Fuck. Shit was funny.
I'm trying to make this thing bigger.
So much for family friendly.
Meh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck.
That's funny.
We were okay all the way until, you know, Mike.
We weren't okay.
What?
Did what they did, and then it was like it all went right out the window.
That's how we do it. When in doubt, throw in a few fucks.
So when in doubt, throw in a few fucks.
Yeah, it's an extra.
Fine. And we'll do this. So when in doubt, throw in a fuck.
Let me turn on the music. It's like every time the music stops, they leave. Here, now you got a torch. Such a pain in the butt. There should be. Alright. Do that.
Should I make this like a double window right here?
I have no idea where you're even at.
You over in your house?
Yeah. Go on, it's yours.
Need like a
Yeah, I got to listen to that again. Rattle. Oh. What I really need to do is go to Home Depot and get some
what?
felt stick on stuff for that window. Oh, it's open. I didn't even know it was open. It's making a little bit extra time.
What?
They don't all have to be perfect.
I made this extra room so that I can put enough beds down to spawn a golem over here.
Nice.
See, look, I literally just made a little extra room. See? It's literally just a little tiny extra room. See?
Nice.
And then I'm gonna do this.
Just crack it a little bit.
I'm gonna do this.
Howdy, viewer.
Hopefully I made it big enough.
Coffee! What you need that from?
There. There you go. Now I should have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck, no.
Ah. I knew it was coming.
That's okay. I got enough stuff I can make another one. Black bed. There. 10. And then it'll be over here fucking on the work table.
Nice.
That's just level.
See your work table? What's that for?
I just need one more.
Harder, harder.
I just need one more bed.
But I don't have enough wool.
That sucks. We'll just do this. We'll just dump it in there. Put them in there, them in there. Put my extra food in this one. Carrots. Mud.
Would you carrot for a carrot? Nah. Stupid joke. No, I don't want it.
I guess I'll make a few more chests.
There should be 3 left over from another job I did.
Well, I can make a couple here. Yeah.
3 left over from when we got that trophy for 3 hoppers into an oven.
I'm gonna put raw resources in this one.
Only us. Only we choose to get the dumb trophy. So silly. It's like we went and did the one with the flying pigs.
Alright, raw resources.
Do 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 do.
Raw copper. Sand.
Yeah, it kind of feels very good.
Why should I cook wood like
You good over there? I think that's it. Oh.
just fix? Maybe I keep that for now.
Car sounds lovely.
Alright.
Sounds like a broken down old raggedy.
It's all the words for.
For real though. Yeah, it would help if I clicked on the right thing.
No, you know you want to whack it with a stick.
Ah.
What? Oh, you can hear it. Oh wow, look at all the goods. Oh. What were we doing there?
It's the one and only spot where I heal a sexy house.
That's weird. He's getting mad. What's he getting mad about?
Whatever it is, he's whatevering about it, so must be pretty whatever.
I'm trying to organize stuff.
You
That's
organize?
shocking.
I thought it was just, you know, pick a chest, throw it in.
This is funny. You say you guys are asshats. You quit bouncing all over the place. You get me nauseous.
What are you talking about?
Candy's like all over the place.
You're the only one complaining about it.
You shut your face.
Oh.
Nice. You gotta put a torch in there. Somewhere.
I don't know if I want more cobblestone or
Oh,
if
you
I
gotta
want
go deeper.
more wood. I
Or do
mean,
you?
which one should I go for, cobblestone or wood?
It's 3 wide, it's just the ceiling's weird.
Hmm. Oh, it's from the ramp above.
Yeah.
That should be all of the houses.
Yeah, that's everything.
You need to get some doors.
So we can't make them bigger?
Well, they don't need to be bigger. That's big.
Nice.
That's a whole lot of castle.
I think the one that's got 3 wide, this one, is gonna get a an awning. So it kind of changes it up a little bit.
Are we gonna like go around the other side?
You should put some vines on it too. It's too
Clean.
yeah. You need to get some snips too, so you can collect more. Nice house. Moist is standing by our stairwell.
Okay, let's go.
Pick a spot and throw one on.
I'm gonna go get more stuff.
Eventually it'll spread on its own, so I really don't care.
Eventually,
That
a
one will
golem
be on
can
this
spawn
side.
over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I don't think it spreads up. It only
11.
spreads down.
There's 11 villagers over here.
Nice.
But a bunch of them are kids right now. So that's pretty cool. Eventually I'll make it bigger. I'm about to go on a mission for more cobblestone. I just made
I'm about out of that myself. Go ahead and drop more dirt off.
Maybe I should grab one of the buckets so I can get some wildlife. That's probably a good idea.
We're going to have to take our beds up and put them somewhere else until we get them all shifted up the hill.
You can put them up here. I mean, it's not finished, but nothing can spawn up there. And they can't get up there because they put a gate in. See? See, look. I got these steps, this little gate at the bottom. See?
Yeah.
The only problem with this part is that this top part's not finished. See?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though. I think I might want to put a giant window here. So that when you're on the second floor and you look out, you see the garden, you can see your house. Or the castle, or whatever.
All these.
See, look
Oh,
at
I need doors.
Dude, doesn't that look cool from here?
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Hmm.
That's pretty neat. I want to make this thing a lot bigger, but I don't have enough resources.
And we'll have to put some farm up there too. Unless we leave our farmers down here. It's just we'll have to go up the mountain when we want to use an anvil or anything like that.
Unless we make another one.
Well, they'll come all the way down the mountain to go use the ones downstairs.
You have any wood left?
Yeah, this is.
That. Wow.
But that's only 600 block farm just in this back half.
That only took 6 hours to build. It
Like
started
4.5.
out just this.
It took me like 4.5 hours.
Yeah, it was
to do
just
this
that
so far,
one
yeah.
square.
It took me 4.5 hours to do this from here to that back section, and then hoe it out and fill it in with carrots. But yeah, that's fun. There should be some wood in one. Did you get some?
Cool. Yeah, I made 12 doors.
Nice. Okay, let's see what else is I doing.
Whoever our second viewer was left.
No.
They were there for a good long while.
That thing is nuts.
And it's all mixed up. That's what I like about it.
Oh, the fact that none of the rooms, doors, awnings.
Yeah, it looks like they just like built one building on top of the next on up with no care, rhyme, or reason. I like that.
Why you see?
I said I like how none of the doors and windows and stuff line up.
And now I'm changing up the doors too.
We're gonna do a giant ass freaking I'm gonna do like a giant tall in here or something. That's gonna take a lot of glass.
It's not really gonna take that much.
Depending on where we do it. This is level 64.
Some out of sticks. Got plenty of coal, but no sticks.
Is it still watching?
I can't believe I'm only one person.
Well, he stayed most of the video.
Where should I go for college?
Howdy, viewer.
How many people are there?
2. Back up to 2. I'm happy about it.
You change the floor to whatever you want later.
Making it not so dump-esque. How rude. Just so rude. Your penis?
Ah,
I'm pretty sure I know where that's from.
no, it's on the floor.
Yep. Oh,
I said that to somebody at Walmart. I said, you dropped your penis, and he looked out, and I was like, that was funny.
what did he say?
He said,
Lol.
no, he was like, you little jackass. I'm
He
like,
actually looked.
I said, what's funny about this whole thing is I'm the jackass that you look for your dropped penis. He said, that's not funny.
Yeah, it is.
I said, oh yes it is.
Jackass that makes you look like a dropped penis.
I thought it was funny. I mean, you should know that you're...
It's a joke when somebody tells you that you dropped your penis.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I feel that. Damn, that fucking hurt.
The marina popping at your ass is something.
That's like these fucking farmers. You gotta like shove a carrot in their ass to make them look.
Ah.
Oh, me too, one. Fucking magical carrot. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going on a mission.
There.
Your house is fixed. Oh yeah.
That looks better.
So much better. Oh yeah.
Going on a mission.
We'll just do some doors in there and forget all about it.
Going on a mission.
Okay, that works for me.
I'm gonna go get a whole bunch of cows.
So you could put like flowers there.
And maybe some lava.
All the front edges of the
What's
pathways
this
should
room?
be
Oh, this is where you're gonna put one of the buildings.
nice.
Nice. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Can you see this one?
And they're all the same size, 5 by 3.
Nice. Pretty neat.
The heights vary though, because the wall heights vary.
Nice. Pretty cool. So we're gonna have to roam up here with boats.
I don't know if you can row. We're gonna plant some dandelions,
And these pink things.
lilacs.
We
I
just
think
make
the lilacs will go on that one.
We should probably pick this one.
Go ahead. You just make sure you plant.
put it back.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I gotta go get stone. This is pretty cool though. It goes all the way through the whole thing to the other side of the map. Where's the lava at?
Yeah, those should go in.
Oh, that's pretty cool from looking at it from here. Why can't, wait, hang on. How come a big section of it is green? Oh, because it hasn't loaded.
Yeah, you're outside the load window. It's so massive that it's...
It looks brown until you get closer.
Yeah, mine loads the whole thing. I can see it all the way to your house.
Yeah. Oh, I can see it, but like part of it looks brown.
It would have popped up. Need to add some dirt around there. Just dirt.
Oh, let me
Making it
figure
kinda
out a
nice.
way to get to, over to that mess. Oh, I forgot to do this.
Get over to what mess?
Start fixing this.
It's gonna hit right at that wheat layer.
Yeah, right there.
So you need to go up one more layer.
I think just doing this one layer is going to finish off the last little bit of my cobblestone.
You guys going?
I didn't put a dock on the outside of this, so I just went around. I went to the other side and then swam under it. Is that funny?
That's it.
Didn't even get the whole layer.
You're such a child. These people always leave before they hear the good shit.
Over here singing about friggin' rocket shit.
That's what it is. That's just him being stupid.
I'm going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. I don't remember the rest of that song.
That's the only other part I remember. Was the little
Whoa, whoa.
That's funny. Get me over this fucking hill. I don't remember how to find the lava. Do you remember where it was at?
No.
behind the house.
Where?
And clip. You don't have anything good on your inventory, dude. That should be deep enough.
Man, the man, no, I'm back.
Yeah, on a cliff.
He's been there for like the last 17 load cycles.
I found some gold. Guess I'll take that.
So did I. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah, don't forget to light the inside of this.
I gotta get torches.
There's more torch. I'm gonna steal these because I don't really have any. Oh shit, the glitch right there. I'm about to run. She's literally like right on the other side of the house. I was just look, man. It's all over stuff.
Too late, we already did it.
Right? Like, haha. Gotcha. You just have to kill it later. That'd be kind of fun. Are witches hard to kill?
No, you just gotta weaken them with their own potions. And once you do, they'll be more inclined to try and heal themselves and mess with you. put that one in.
Wait, there's no lava. I'll try and get this.
Quit clearing it out before you make it like a zombie haven. Take us some torches. They can breathe. Maybe. So not as bad as my other pair.
There's a bunch of sand over here. What? I think this is our house. It's lit up. Yeah. It's like this far in part. That's just great. Going all the way around the island.
Doesn't look quite right for a bowl. I think I might leave that stuff in my inventory so I can go ahead and start the
Did you make doors?
Yep.
I think I'm about to try to go in and get that off.
1 hour, 22 minutes.
What's this little tunnel go to?
That's the mine.
Alright. Wait, why will it not let me pick up the lava?
Because it's not a source block.
You have to go all the way to the top of that in order to pick it up.
Really?
Yep.
He's really?
Why would they do it like that?
Because they want it to be a bear.
They want you to die 4 times trying to get 1 bucket of lava.
That's great. I don't think I can get up there.
One of my terraces should be at the same height as the lava.
Yeah, Nick's done it before.
Wait, there's that thing. Is that what you're talking about? This?
No. You gotta go up my massive wall of cobblestone.
Where's that at? Oh, on the other side? I'll get it. I think I know how to do it now.
Yeah, you gotta go up towards the lighthouse, and then you can.
Go straight across.
Yeah.
Here goes nothing.
Geronimo!
Wait, well, let me get more than one bucket, or we'll just take the source block out.
It'll only take the source block, so it's one bucket.
And so then all that whole thing will just turn to,
It disappeared.
obsidian or whatever.
Only if you place water on it, but it would only change the source block.
Oh.
Everything else would turn into straight cobblestone.
Nice. That sucks.
That's how Nick used to make his castles. He'd take lava, make a ring, and then pour water on it.
Make a ring.
Yeah, you would make a ring out of some cheap stuff that's easy to acquire, and then you would put lava on top of it. And when you put the water on it, the top row, the source block, all turns to obsidian, and the rest of it turns to cobblestone. You have an instant castle.
Okay, so where is it at from here? This is
I
like
was wondering what she's doing,
what?
Nick.
So I'm at like the very top.
Now you gotta go down the hill until you see the lava.
Where's it at? Here's the house. I thought it was like right here somewhere. I don't see it.
It's kind of down the hill that way. You see the light coming off the hill? Over there? Over there?
Yeah.
That should be it. There it is.
Alright, cool. I should have brought a bucket of water up here. Could have put water and rode it all the way down.
No, you gotta hit it where it comes out. It'll say mine.
That's all of it?
Yep, that was the source block. That's what made that whole
Thing.
mess. Now, Nick, go make the cobblestone generator.
I just gotta figure out how to get down. Oh wait, I know how to get down. Wait for it to turn to cobblestone and I'll dig my way down. As long as...
That doesn't do that unless you have water.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't convert to cobblestone unless you put water on it.
So I'm probably gonna fall.
Yeah.
The only way to out of that mess is to jump.
No.
Kind of weave your way down using
Well, I
the
found
vines.
some, hang on, I found some copper. Hang on. Let me collect this copper. I got like 10 picks, so I should be alright. I'll just dig my way down. And then we can make our generator. Okay, that should be good now. There, I made it back with a bucket of lava without dying. So where do you want this generator? Do I need a bucket of water too?
Yeah, you gotta. You want to do that. I'm gonna put it up here.
Where? In one of the rooms?
At the end of the hallway here.
Alright, let me grab you a bucket of water. Hang on. Do you want one or two? There. 2 buckets of water, 1 bucket of lava.
Yeah, because don't you put the lava on that side and then the water? Water this side, lava that side. Oh, it's quiet.
Okay, let's see, where are you at? Another layer up.
Sit right through that door.
Okay, way up then.
Yep.
Alright, what are we doing?
Lava goes on this side.
Lava first?
Yep.
Right here?
Yep.
And then water?
Yep.
Good?
You didn't do it right.
I can take it back out.
Oh, it's fine. It's perfect. There. Alright, that's generator done.
I feel like it should have been over just a little bit farther.
It's perfect. It actually works better than the first one we made. It took forever for that thing to make lava. Or make gravel.
Is it somewhere in here I can try to make it bigger just by clearing it out? Because I got a bunch of pigs. Is there anything you want me to dig out? Or do you want me to just leave it how it is?
I think he's done already. Yeah, I'm already done.
Well, what about the other side that we haven't done yet? Are you gonna do the same thing? Just do stairs all the way up?
Yeah. Kind of dig it out a little.
And then add more rooms, or
you can tear out some of this over here.
alright, where are you at? This part?
If you can get up the mountain over on that side.
Wait. On this left side? Over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can get there,
Yeah.
you can go ahead and tear a lot of that out. And that'll give you like 90 stacks.
Are we building that part?
You're building some of it.
That's pretty cool. I need something right here. Way to go down right here.
Where are you going?
That'd be cool if there was a way to go down from here.
Okay, so it's the next mountain over. It's that thing. We can dig out that stone and then we can use it to make another building on top of it.
Okay. But what about this section? Okay,
I haven't started on that side yet. The only reason why I was able to build as much of it as I did was because he was already had a whole chest built.
Do you have any cobblestone walls? Like two? Or 4? I think like 2.
I only have 4.
Okay, thank you.
At least now I have a use for all that dirt. Now I can flatten this area out, terrace it up, flatten the next area out.
I just took one down and I put it back. So I can go through. I have one. There's watermelon over here, bro. You mean like... Oh yeah, this is a different... This is like right underneath you though. Look, it's like right underneath you, the window you go. And this is the window I was looking at over here. But look what's underneath it.
Giant cliff.
There. But that's probably cobblestone too. I'm not gonna dig it out because we haven't got through yet. So what I want to do...
What the hell is going on down there? You left the gate open. Every sheep on the whole thing is out.
Nuh-uh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I guess I'm gonna have to get a lead and fix it. Yeah, that's great. I could have swore I should.
Oh, it's wide open.
And there was a villager in there too. Let me see. I didn't open it.
Well, they can't open them. They had to open here.
What the fuck? Wait. What? Whatever, I'll fix it.
This is such bullshit.
One of these things has got a lead in it. I think it's this one. Yeah. Take one. There's 2 of them in there. Okay, let's see if I can get them back in.
You can blame it all on the sheep.
Yeah.
Like, he's the one that left the gate open.
Oh well.
So as long as you get the one that has the name on it, I don't care really about the rest. Just that one and one other. I'll just
So I got 3 of them. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Get your ass in here. Okay, let's find the one that's got the lamb chops. Alright, let's get him in there.
1 hour 40 minutes.
Move. So much for short.
No, we said we'd go for 2 hours. It's just to get something else going on the channel for now.
Right as I'm trying to walk through it, this fucking sheep decides he's gonna like get in the way. So now we gotta pull him out of the way. Open the gate. We gotta push this.
Okay.
Get your ass in here.
You gotta put steps all the way across there.
I know.
Squeezy.
I'm not there yet.
Guys,
Okay, I got all but 2 of them.
4.
Okay, maybe.
That's alright, I smacked him. Bitch ass.
Well, the pen's pretty full.
Well, as long as you got lamb chops in there, you can kill the rest.
Yeah, go ahead and make some money.
Move, bitch.
Nah.
Okay, there's 2 sheep left. Move.
Don't worry about him.
Okay, I'll just kill these ones then.
As long as lamb chops is in there, I don't give a shit about the rest.
Okay.
Oh, as soon as you're done, find a bed. I'm gonna skip ahead. So I can start building your bridge.
Alright, 1 second. There.
Ooh.
Listen to you.
1 second.
Oh,
If
man.
I'm gonna kill him, I might as well get the wolf for it first. There.
Man, the one was my shoulder, the other one was like right here. That was weird.
Well, the lamb chops one is back in there, and there's like 4 others.
Good enough.
Look at his screen.
Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Moist.
You're gonna sleep right next to Moist.
Yeah. That's how we like it. Moist.
That's funny.
Boy.
Did you make some rounded bits? And plus, if you're trying to make it like an arch, you need some
Oh, I'm just
narrow ones
doing.
too.
I'm gonna do a set of logs running across. I'm gonna use these. So it's like kind of arch to like catch it, but the logs are sitting on top.
Well, you can go across and then you could shape it. You use the shears, I think, on it.
Oh, that's great, because I have shears.
Or no, I think you, instead of right clicking, you left click.
Librarian.
Yeah, it's hairy mange.
Nah.
So what's this room gonna become? If we're taking all these bookshelves and stuff and putting them in rooms up in the mountain.
That's probably mostly gonna be just decorative stuff that we use mainly, because they're gonna have everything up the cliff here.
Okay. Well, now that I fixed the fucking sheep issue, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing.
You caused that fucking sheep issue.
Yeah, okay, I think maybe you have to.
I haven't been down there.
I'm just kidding. Oh, bro. He just looks up and he's like, fuck, all the sheep are running all over the place. That's great. Hey, there's a pig. You want me to pick him up too?
Nah, we don't have a pin for those yet.
I just let him run all over the place.
Where's,
I got a carrot. Wonder what happens if I feed him a carrot. Oh, it says I can too.
He grows a big fat ass.
A big fat ass.
There's a bunch of sand over here.
He grows a big fat ass.
You like that? I found it pretty funny.
Oops. Oh, there's some more coal.
Alright, that's where your logs are gonna sit.
Yep.
Start building your logs.
Way to get a clampet.
Clampets.
Okay, I guess I'll start mining here.
Oh.
I'm crouched. It should be fine, but I just don't know.
Nice. Most of the trees that he went harvested going into his own bridge.
Wait, what is he building?
A bridge.
To where?
Terabithia.
What? Don't fall.
Alright, convert the rest of that to half plank.
You even have your own private walkway to get over to your bridge. At least you will when I'm done with it.
Wait, where does it go to?
It's going to the top of that one.
Oh, nice.
That's probably where we'll put our beds, so that the villagers can't get over and keep trying to path over to it.
Because we have to open that gate that was behind the fish tank or something.
Mm-hmm. Make some railings too. Need to make sticks. Hopefully that's enough.
Oh, I got 24 railings and 2 stacks of 63. Should easily be enough. Was it? I need to make a gate rather than constantly having to remove this stupid wall.
Well, that's gonna be gone.
Finish this. And finish this.
We should have a room that just has food in it. That would be funny. What do you think?
I converted too much.
What? We should have a room that has like 4 furnaces and a whole bunch of chests, but nothing but food in it.
for? What's that for? Don't need to be with a bridge with railings.
It is a bridge with railings. They're just gonna stick out past the logs.
Now he's realizing that he's got to build the cobblestone pathing down there 90 tall to reach the height of this here bridge. Said you judge your home out.
How do you spell cruelty? Remember that thing Margaret had on her refrigerator? McCruelty, I'm hating it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it MCCRULITY? Is that how you spell it? Like that? She works at McDonald's. She said she was having a bad day at work, so I was gonna say McCruelty, I'm hating it. Hopefully he likes that. Well, let's see. So far, I've got almost four stacks cost. Nothing. It get me somewhere. Damn. How many viewers?
One.
Cool. Not me. I should go back to it then. I need more torches. I wanted to make my little house thing bigger, but I didn't have enough wrinkles.
Fix that.
What?
The bridge.
Your bridge.
Oh, what the hell? Look at this zombie.
Yeah, he used to be a villager.
Nah, it just looks different.
It's drowned.
It's a what?
Drowned.
Why was it on land?
Because it found a way to path up to you.
Yes.
What do you think of your bridge?
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. What's it go to? The other little hut?
It's gonna go up there.
Yeah, that's cool. Pretty cool. It looks neat. I'm gonna make my little house a lot bigger. The easiest way is gonna be just to extend that one wall out. I'll take the wall out and just make it longer.
Probably easier to just get to that bridge.
What?
Well, there'll be two ways. Here and there. Shut up. I'm allowed to make it what I want.
I got a little message popping up on the screen. There, it went away.
Nice. But that's crooked. And up.
I got my last torch.
Man, this thing is nuts. I haven't even reached up there yet.
I think we're just gonna wrap the front.
What do you mean?
Like you could eventually do that, but we need the front of the island all the way around.
So you mean just go all the way around the outside and like just base it?
That's all he's been doing.
Oh, I started putting rooms and stuff in here.
I was thinking about going level by level and coring out the whole thing,
That's doing too much.
and then and just have a flight of stairs straight up the middle.
No.
And then when you hit the outside, you just core out all the way around the outside. I was going in a giant circle. Hey, this is kind of cool. I wonder how far you are. I found one copy.
Are you guys stopping at 2 hours or what?
I guess we can.
You're at an hour and 57 minutes now.
What do you want to do? You want to stop and get some coffee and then come back and do it again?
I could just put it on intermission.
Skip up and stop it and upload it, then that gives people a chance to see it. People watch shorter videos. How many viewers have you had?
2 on average.
There's a ton of copper here.
We must not be on that island that I made for you guys.
Like that.
Except for that one. Like that vein was on fucking steroids.
What was?
You found a, what was it? Copper? Iron vein that was.
It gave me 78 blocks of iron.
Nice.
Solid blocks, not just ingots. Oh, he's down there being cute. No, for
That's a good start. Now I'm at, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks? Not bad. I'm gonna make this thing bigger, might as well keep going.
it's gonna be active on the generator for a while
Like that.
because he's building another layer to the terrace.
That's cool.
I want to make my house bigger, but it's just like the cobblestone goes so fast. You know?
Yep, that's why it's called a grind.
I literally made me like 15 picks.
That's it. You gotta go get more.
What?
You gotta go get more.
I've got 5 left. And we'll keep going until I can't pick stuff up anymore. I should probably make a couple windows.
Which size windows? Because I have a stack and a half of half slab windows.
And how big are those?
They're the skinny ones. Like the ones where you have like that little lip that's pokes out.
Wait, I don't know.
This?
Oh, yeah, I guess that would work.
Or if you don't want those, I have the 31 full windows.
That's a waste.
Are those double? I
Yeah,
was thinking about putting some in the house. You can see where I already, you can see where I, like, punched a hole in the wall so that they have a spot to go. But I didn't make them double so that the villagers couldn't climb through them.
I think he's talking about height ways.
Well, I'm just talking about making double. Like this big. Like that big.
Yeah. You just use it to have slab boards and put there. So they won't break the windows.
No.
Villagers.
Yeah, it tells you how long ago that picture with those glasses was taken. Because my glasses haven't worked in like 5 years.
I haven't even been able to wear them.
I fixed them. Why not?
Because my eyes focus on all the scratches.
It's your fault. Tell your brain to stop it.
Oh yeah, let me tell you.
Mine are nothing but scratches, and I don't
Just
focus
stop,
on
I
them.
don't care!
I didn't fucking say I mean
My ring doesn't do anything.
So,
Well, good for you.
grip.
That's what you fucking get.
Get grip.
You get a fucking grip.
Ugh.
Yeah, get a grip on life. Yes.
He thinks that everybody's gotta be like him, and nobody like you.
I never said it. I just said you need to wear them.
Do you like pina coladas?
Pissing in the brain. Make sure the gun's not blowing. Ew. Good. But that was going in the sun.
Ah! Shit!
Yeah, that's probably what that was.
Great. 2 viewers. Howdy, howdy. How you doing?
One of them might be me.
You.
But that's okay. Oh, you know what? I got room for one more stack.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's time to go use it.
Tweety Bird.
And then it's time to tell you to go fuck yourself.
Ugh. That happens all the time.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
I was telling myself the other day, why you are the way you are.
And
And
then
then self said, go fuck yourself.
I said I already did.
Yeah, I already did it.
This is great. Well, I guess I can get rid of this rotten flesh.
Yeah. You messed yourself up there.
Shut up.
Right
Drop the
there.
rotten flesh.
Broke it.
Wait. Rotten flesh.
Good job.
And I'll take this copper.
Good job.
I got a ton of copper.
It's touching me.
You hear me? I got a ton of copper. Maybe you can help me build a roof eventually. In about 100 years from now.
Pretty much.
When my little,
You need like 178 stacks of copper in order to make a roof the size of the one that I had.
It took us a whole chest worth to do.
well, I got about 3 stacks so far. How did you get so much?
I just kept mining and mining and mining. And eventually I ended up with...
It was 6 streams of nothing but mine grind.
I got room for one more stack.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do,
And
do.
then I gotta go drop it off.
Now we can start moving all the tools and stuff up the hill and the villagers. We'll move everybody except for the farmers.
Yeah, I guess that'll work. But then they gotta make more.
What do you mean?
That.
We need to make like another little shack somewhere along the line. And drag 2 villagers and put them in there. So that they can farm the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's see, we should be getting close to a full stack here.
Do.
Alright, eat some carrots. Right, let's see. I think I'm about full inventory here. Let me see. No, it's still letting me pick it up for some reason. What the hell? Which one is it going to? Oh, one of them's at 16. Alright. About done here. Look at me, a big ass house.
Man, look.
I know what I need. Sticks.
$100 million.
That would be nice.
Yeah, sounds good.
Where am I gonna stick this dirt so I have some room? Ah, perfect. Another mixed bag.
Let's see what we're at. 47. I'm almost full inventory.
Alright, you're in the house, so I'm gonna turn the music back on. Do. There we go.
Well,
2 viewers.
still curious who's watching?
I don't know.
This
The one that stuck around the whole stream. It's
Yeah,
nice.
Wonder who that is.
This thing's starting to look more and more like Lord of the Things going on.
What's so funny?
I don't know what you're
Gondor
talking
and
about.
crap.
Gondor?
Hope Cliffside
My
City.
phone's only got this thing called Facebook running. And it's this thing called tweets.
Yeah.
But hey,
That one bit of music sounded like the guy off the start. Yeah, Star Wars.
more copper. Awesome. Do you ever just use the resources just to use them?
What do you think I'm doing with this mess?
Trying to make it look cute. Not even lying for that. Just going for the copper.
I need to make more handrails.
Mm-hmm.
There's gotta be
You have
something I can
64
get rid
of them.
I guess I'll get rid of the dead lamb.
No, not those. The wooden ones.
Alright, get rid of the dead lamb.
This is for the finish that.
Not mutton chops.
Yeah, I killed him. No,
No!
I couldn't get them all back in the thing, so I didn't come close.
He snuffed them, iced them, rubbed their asses out. Hi viewers. How are you?
There's a lot of copper in this one. Nine.
I called Microsoft once after huffing helium and had a whole legit conversation with him.
Yeah, you would.
How you doing?
Alright, let's see how
I
many
bet
stacks I
that
got.
when you laughed at him,
1,
it was
2,
pretty
3,
funny.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
They were like, so what can
12
we help you
stacks.
with? I'm like, my computer stopped working.
Nice. That's funny.
They said, explain the situation. Also, it turned off and the road turned back on. It's all blue with pretty white lights.
You would huff helium just to talk to Microsoft.
Nice.
It was literally a bet. Hey, I got $200 for it. I was high as fuck.
Nice. Look at all this extra cobblestone. Oh well. I'm going back. I gotta go back to my house now.
They said, so how can we help you, ma'am? And me, I'm just like, oh my god, just get better.
That's lovely.
I said it's also coming up with the X0XR.
Come up with
Yeah,
what?
the whole time you were huffing helium to talk to him. That's funny.
I was messed up for the whole rest of that day. I was so tired.
That's lovely.
You're stupid. Just so
Okay.
All it was just a stupid memory error because I unplugged one of the cards to get it to do it, just so that I could call them and huff helium and speak to him in a squeaky, girly voice. How you guys doing today?
I need to put another gate in
Just
over
so you know, you're truly stupid.
You shut your whore mouth. That was brilliant, dude. I don't know. I haven't a clue. Whoever my second viewer is, do you agree with him that I'm nuts? I don't know. I thought it was worth it. It was amusing. The lady on the other end of the phone was laughing at me. She knew who it was. My number came up.
Nice.
She said, we know who you are. I'm like, boo! Boo, you suck! And then I hung up. It was worth it. The high and the crash afterwards was worth it.
I felt like I'd fucking like snorted some shit. Probably felt like you huffed paint. Do not do what he did. He's just straight up stupid.
I am not. That shit was funny. And they played right along with my game. And I called it stupid. We all had fun. She was laughing, I was laughing. I was fucking high off my gourd on helium and whatever else was in the bottle.
Oh yeah, that makes it that much better.
I was messed
Oh,
up.
Maybe I should just make the whole house the same size.
What you talking about?
Well, I had this extra addition room right here on the bottom floor.
Mm-hmm.
Like I literally just took a little bit of cobblestone and made this part longer.
Mm-hmm.
See, look. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just take it all the way up and take the roof off.
Yeah, you gotta like that though. It's too dark.
I think I might just take this part off.
Put some hats down. I I love how there's like no flow to this build.
That's the point.
I like it.
Okay.
Viewer, where'd you go? Just meh. Maybe they didn't like my story about talking shit to Windows lady. This was back in like 2010. I was 9. It was the whole point. The whole thing. I made $200 off a bet. My friend said I wouldn't do it.
What the fuck?
What'd you do?
Got hit by a ground.
All I hear from him is, what the fuck?
May not rest, there's monsters nearby. Great. I don't actually have a bed on the second floor yet. I'll just make one.
Get yourself a hoe and make that whole thing leap.
I'm not worried about it yet.
Oh, I guess they're gonna convert it anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah. There we go. This terrace is done.
Wow, look at all that crap up on the hill. No, all of the critters.
Well, I'm happy I'm way over here. They can stay up on the hill. Dude, look at the view from your place. The top of your place.
Okay, 1 second.
That's nice.
Ah, scorched turkey.
Self-cooking.
I like this view. I'll show you. I like it. Look at it from right here. If only I could see just a little bit further. Hang on, let's do that. I really shouldn't, but let's do it anyway. Settings. Let's see what we got. Settings.
He said I really shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, one. Howdy, viewer.
Video. Render distance 13.
94.
94.
You gotta see that. See what happens. Well, looks a little better. Okay, let's do one more.
Just trying to get much out of it as possible.
Well, that sounds about right.
Video. At what point it's gonna start to look blurry? Let's try
What are
14.
you doing?
I mean, that looks pretty great. And it looks kind of fuzzy though.
It's going to, the more you render, the worse the video quality is going to get.
Okay, maybe we should go back down. Video.
Most of your stuff is like on fancy and stuff too.
What is it?
If you want to render further distances, then turn off fancy.
Fancy. I mean this.
Oh, forget what I came back here to do. Let's talk. Crap. I don't need anything in there. I gotta go to my generator. Just
I mean, I
sit
guess
there
that's
for
what I'm doing,
15 minutes mining cobblestone. Boring, but this gotta be done.
Howdy, viewer. Yeah.
Okay, that's better. There's two unemployed people in my house.
Give them the old stick 'em and run.
Green?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't count against you.
What? Wait a minute, I ain't doing nothing. Like, he ain't even there.
You might not actually be there. It might be like when you walk into the room and people are all on the floor for you, but they're all in the bed for me. Might be one of those things.
Yeah. Kill one.
Howdy, good day to you.
This guy's like glitched here.
Yeah, he isn't actually there, he's just a bug. It's Bugman is on.
They're killed. Now they can repopulate maybe some more. Now I can go back outside here and more people are going to the town.
Yeah.
That needs to be big.
You need to go find yourself some more lava so you can make you some of these.
Some of what?
This generator.
Oh, fucking crown, okay. My dog.
You can go and fuck up your day.
No, I ain't.
Oh. Just fun out, asshole.
It's great when you.
How's your day going? That was funny. Asshole. See how many you got. 37 and 64.
It's a grind. Yep, it's a grind.
It's always a grind with you. But at least you can see the other, our friend's computer now. Alright,
Alright.
show them what you've been working on there.
Oh. We've been building this.
We're gonna move all of our villagers from down there to up here.
It's gonna be fun.
3 viewers, howdy howdy. But yeah, it's gonna be chaos. I see a few F-bombs being dropped in the next few streams.
Yeah, probably.
Just a couple. What are you doing?
Well, that's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Should be enough room for a few more beds. Oh, shack number 2.
He's working over there.
It's chaos.
Can't wait to see what this whole thing looks like, but
It's funny that you were listening to a Japanese song and didn't even know it.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was nice.
well, I think that's
I think
good.
this one's one too. I'm
Yeah,
not
it is.
sure.
It said kawaii, which means cute. Japanese.
You're such a nerd. Nobody cares. What? Just root.
Huh.
Oh yeah. Epic musics.
Engaged.
Doo-doo. Do, 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 do. Wow. Already almost out. I need to make an F-bomb counter. I sure do.
Those are kind of funny. It might be good enough.
Just fill all that with
Yeah,
dirt
like it.
and then put your floor in it.
No, I'm gonna have the floor down here.
Ah. Well, then why were you putting dirt there?
I didn't think about it. I decided later that I wanted the floor here instead.
And then you're gonna go down?
No.
Well, then why'd you put the steps there?
Shut up.
You did it!
This is right where it's gonna be.
Good day, good day.
I'm making this thing bigger.
Nice. You gonna eventually connect it to your other island?
I might make it a big ass circle. Actually,
Hmm.
be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'll take it all the way around and connect it back over there. And this whole thing's all lit up every 10 things. I'll have a thing on it.
Yeah.
Look, we'll literally take it like all the way over there and all the way back around.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not making the whole thing a garden. Is that funny?
Yeah.
Maybe we would make this like an actual village. And then that can be the castle.
Yeah. Well, the village was supposed to be up on the cliff face.
Yeah, it will be.
I can't believe it took 6 hours to build this.
I can. Look at how much cobblestone now. We literally emptied out 2 chests of cobblestone. Like this.
What am I doing? I gotta get me some more cobblestone. I went down instead of up.
Do ya feel lucky, punk? I like how the windows actually stick to that now, because they didn't before.
We should have never tossed all that cobblestone in the water, because now that we need it. It was like 78 stacks that we just threw away.
Was that this one or the last one?
This one.
This one. And we were throwing it over the fence when we first started the farm.
Oh yeah.
Because we didn't have enough crates to keep it all.
That's okay.
And we weren't thinking we were going to turn the whole side of this thing into a cliff village.
Yeah.
The bottom part's mainly going to be decorative now. Once we...
No, the bottom part will be ours, so we don't have to constantly be fighting with the villagers.
Yeah.
And the other half will be... The cliffside will be theirs.
Yeah.
There's fields and stuff.
So that'll be it. Or we can make another one up at the very top that's ours.
Yeah.
And then we'll have like little sub outlets all over the place that has villagers and food and resources for us to build stuff.
Yeah.
And then as we explore, we just make it bigger and bigger.
Because the thing is we can lock them in their houses so they can't change professions.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted. Since we can't really do that in the host shack, we need to move them all up the village. Or up the village, up the wall. You're just gonna get 3 stacks.
Eventually, but don't keep dunking it in the lava.
Yeah.
I need some torch.
Nick brought a bunch of coal down. There should be plenty.
I left most of it in the chest up here.
Oh. We didn't bring it down.
I brought a whole stack down.
Oh, you did?
There's like,
Where'd you put it in a furnace?
yeah, and then I made 2 whole stacks of glass.
Nice.
Converted half of it into half pieces, so I ended up with only 1.5 stacks. Yeah, we should have grinded off camera.
That's okay. It's Bugman's still there.
Yeah, but I'm
He
sure
doesn't seem to
this isn't exactly fun for him to watch.
No, you guys just need to talk more. You said you were gonna keep it kosher, and now it's like a whole bunch of dry air time.
Well, that's what happens when I keep it kosher. Nothing happens.
It's fucking bullshit, man.
Ah, here we go. Like, hello, governor.
Get on here and fucking and do something. People pissing us off. We try to be good and ain't nothing happen.
Everybody's bitching.
Everybody bitches that we cuss too much. And then when we don't cuss and try to keep it quiet, we're too quiet. Go fuck yourself.
Hey.
That's kind of funny.
Tell your viewers fuck themselves.
No, not him.
Oh.
It's like the only one that hasn't griped yet.
That's funny.
Well, you can't, but you can't, like...
Or treat him like you treated Microsoft when they kept telling you to buy Windows key and you used their broken English to tell them, no, I did not want to buy your Windows key.
I said, no, bitch, I do not want to buy your Windows key.
Ah.
What they say? They get all mad.
This is my
Microsoft.
How can I help you?
This is Habib.
Listen here,
Tommy Baba.
Jababa Daba.
Yeah, Jababa Dab. And it's funny.
Yeah, your name's really fucking Tom, so Hashamiba Daba. How's the weather in India?
Shambabo!
My friend thought it was funny. He's a transfer student from India. He was laughing.
He was like, would you he turned around and said it exactly the same way the lady did.
Right before he hung up, when we had the end of our conversation, and I was asking him how I just finished asking him how his family was, and then but right before he said, I'll talk to you later, he said, would you like to buy a Windows key?
Click.
Oh, well, you asshat. I hung up. He's funny. We have fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be a cliffside village. Looking more and more like something off of Lord of the Things. What? It's a copyrighted movie.
You shut your face hole. You better do it right now.
I need one door. Or a double door.
Make 2 doors.
So, make 2 doors.
I might have some.
Do.
I thought I made some, but I can't remember.
There you
Oh,
go.
I got 10 up here.
Or maybe I need a gate. I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
I want to put it here, but I don't want them running out there in the water.
Who?
The villagers. I made the little house shack a lot longer.
Nah.
Nice.
Let me see what we got here. Yes, he gave it a proboscis.
It's a rectangularized penile.
Well, that's something.
I love the random ass garden that leads to it.
Oh, that? No, this is just a subway to get over there. This is the actual walkway.
Sure.
Yeah, there's gonna be a gate there.
Sure, we'll go with that. Let me see what it says we have 2, but it just says 1 American.
It's racist.
Well, it's never really worked, because at one point I had 6 and they were all chatting,
And it said it was 3.
so I don't even think that app actually works.
Yeah, we had 19 yesterday.
18.
Oh, same difference. It's more than we ever had.
And then it said we only have 1 here. Y'all too quiet. No. Fuck you.
No! No!
Don't let.
Huh? Oh. This shit's funny. He said, fuck him.
Okay, let's open this up. What the hell?
What did you say?
Go after yourself.
With the F in parentheses. Oops.
It's funny.
I didn't mean to pick that bit out.
No. You sure about that?
There. Oh, this little house shack just got a lot bigger.
It's got a proboscis. It's growing a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
I gotta take out a whole level.
Sounds personal. Oh, yeah.
Well, if I want to make these mats, I gotta take the other floor up a whole nother level.
Yeah.
That sounds personal to you. Cool.
So I might just do that. I can't remember why I didn't do it.
I like our chat. Our chat's ridiculous. He said, y'all too quiet.
Nah.
LOL. Oh, I said go F yourself.
That's greatness.
Nah.
Nah.
Everybody love it.
You said you're too quiet. Go fuck yourself.
It's proper Spanglish.
Sure, we'll go again.
It was like, right.
Things.
Yeah, things for reasons.
Do. This can be like a nice, like, whole windowed building with copper roof. Do. The whole shack's about to get much bigger. We can't even call it a shack anymore. Look at this thing.
The whole palace.
The whole chateau. Hey, I like that. That's got a ring to it.
The whole chateau, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got another one going over here.
And then he's got the whole proboscis. Look at that.
It's like a fucking shed.
It's a fucking shed.
Oh, gee.
It's a hoe dormer.
I want to make it taller, but it takes up way too much cobblestone.
Yeah, I mean,
Make yourself a generator like I did. It's a hit. It's too much work.
I'll just come take a walk.
No.
We all heard that one. Yeah. That's funny as shit.
That's pretty quick.
No! I'll murder you!
Knew he was gonna say
That's funny.
Yeah, no. That's great.
No!
Wait, hang on, let me check this real quick. If I put this roof,
Be like, go beep.
if I put this roof at this level, why didn't I do it like that? If I put it at that level, it's still 4 high. 1, 2,
Ooh, I like that.
4. Wait, why did I put it all the way up there then?
No. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna figure out how to make this leveled out so that I can have 2 floors.
Oi, 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 oi.
ridiculous now.
Oh, so much for a short one. 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Let's keep going.
Figure out how to make this level.
We started at 3 and some change.
I like your some change.
It's 6 o'clock.
Probably stop when it's time to feed the doggos at 8
No,
or 7.
we need to stop before that. I haven't had anything to eat all day.
That's your fault.
Shut your whole mouth.
Yeah, just like that when I called the computer and it had a piece of shit AI and it said, "That's not very nice." And I said, "Bah."
I just can't believe it responded.
I can.
At the moment you booted it up, you was trying to get it to get porno.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty fun. Somebody left.
That was me.
Oh.
My phone getting left.
I was gonna say, I guess I made somebody mad.
Now my battery's getting low.
Well, you were here for 2 hours, so that should count for something.
Oh, I was like, who said go F yourself?
I did. I was fucking with him in the chat.
His phone died. The only reason why he's on to make sure his stream goes out proper.
Who, me? Yeah.
I just like the fact that he watches us while he's supposed to be loading stuff at his job.
That's just how we do it.
No, come on. You fuck.
1, 2, 3. So if I put bed down, that's still the right height then. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure that your rooms are 3 high. Delicious.
Right. Oh shit, I'm gonna need some torches. That's just dark.
Just a little bit.
I'm not trying to kill all my villagers.
Yeah, you spent so much time yesterday getting him over there.
Yeah, that was fun.
Riding in a boat through a...
Alright, we'll just
Farm.
take these lanterns for now. Place them down there. Let's see. We'll put one right there. One right here.
Good, they're all spreading all
There.
over.
That should be good. No dark spots. Okay. All set. I put these back in here. And now, oh shit! Fucking skeleton dude spawned up here. Now I gotta put in lights on the top. Whatever. We'll put like one right there. We'll put it on the floor for now. What the hell? Okay, then we gotta put one block right here. And then we're gonna get up there and keep going. Let's see. What level are we at? Oh, there's 2 llamas floating over here. That's cool.
You gotta go. You use the one set to go down and the other set to.
1, 2, 3.
The other one. Yeah.
I love it when I get stuck under half slabs and just beat them.
I'll probably stop soon.
Okay. I wonder what this thing's looking like now.
I don't know, all of a sudden there's something up on this hill.
Nice.
Can you see it from your place?
That's pretty cool.
Where'd it go? Are they stuck under the windows? It's always funny.
I think they just despawned because they couldn't get to you.
Good riddance.
I'm trying to build my 2nd floor. So I might have enough cobblestone to do that. With this giant I think eventually I'm just gonna extend this wall out and make this thing go all the way around.
Nice.
It'll be like a hoe shack here. Maybe we'll do like I don't know what I'm gonna put on the other side. If I could get a bunch of weaponsmiths, that'd be kind of cool. We can make like a training area. We can have like a chest with arrows and bows, and then we have a bunch of targets. Can you make targets?
Yeah.
What does it take to make a target?
I don't even know.
This thing is nuts.
What's that?
And I still haven't even built up that section there.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the music back on.
Okay, let's put a roof on. Yes. And then
Gotta go make some doors.
and then we can make
Put a stone roof on it.
They're not doors.
Or are you gonna put copper?
Try to make enough copper to and wooden stairs.
I need a bunch of torches.
Don't worry about it. It looks cool.
Fucking. Okay. there's gonna be a second floor on that section. Now it's just building as big as we can. That's just...
You're building as big as we can and leveling up. Get to like a super insane level.
Huh. This one doesn't have a name.
Doesn't have what?
A name.
You're gonna have to make steps.
Get at it. This thing is so daggone big. Dang it.
That's what it looks like.
Signs,
That's what it looks like from here.
flags, and
Hey look, that's what it looks like.
start
Look at this
terracing
view.
out this side.
Look at this view. Look.
This thing is absolutely nuts.
Look at this view. Wait till I have it go all the way around the whole ocean. It'll be a big ass square all the way around. And lighted. That's just funny.
Fuck off and die.
But I'll have to add a couple more doors. Or like I have to add a couple more
This is gonna be like a Chinese fire drill up in this piece. Oh yeah.
I mean I guess we can design for guys.
Hang on. Donald.
Moist and wet.
Slippery and wet.
Oh yeah. Dingle Dork. David. Donald Dumps. Captain Hook. Oh.
Harry Mage and Mr. Bob. Oh, I gotta fix all these beds you removed. I keep forgetting about that.
I almost decided.
Where's Donald Dump?
I don't see Donald Dump.
They removed Donald Dump?
No, I think he just... Yeah, I think he did that.
No! He looked just like Donald Trump.
What happened to him?
There,
Oh,
he
there
is. I was gonna be so sad.
That crap is stupid. Oh, if you want to find cobblestone, just go down there and just mine away. Pick a floor and just make it as big as you want. Me, on the other hand, I have the auto farm. Oh, let me bring some iron up so I don't have to waste all my time coming down here.
We're at 3 hours, 4 minutes.
Sounds good.
Nah. You can tell I'm seasoned with using these stairs.
Need a ladder.
Wow. The more we add, the more epic it's looking. And the more sad that stupid little lighthouse looks.
Oh, I can make it bigger.
It barely pokes up.
We should do that. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And then
I
should
think
make
it looks fine.
make it super bright.
That's about as big as they would have been. Yeah, it's starting to get hot. It's starting to lag a little.
I'm just gonna see if I can make it as big as I can until it crashes.
It's all the villagers all in that one tiny spot.
Okay, I'm out of cobblestone.
I'll go mining. Go fish!
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, that's good for me. I got this on 2 levels. Look, I got this much space on 2 levels. This is the top level. And this is the bottom level. Check it out. Here's the bottom level. See? So I got room for a bunch more beds.
Yeah.
Nice. Perfect. I've
So this-
gone here, put it over there. This is quite literally a killer view.
Okay. That should be good. There you go. Okay.
Nice.
Well, whenever you're done.
Shit!
Alright, I think we're done. This one. He said no! Go down to the... I can't really screenshot it until I close this window, so...
Yeah, it's all those villagers all in that one tiny spot. I'm up to 72 villagers. And it's not liking it.
I think it's just not liking the size of our building.
Well, if it doesn't like this, it's definitely not gonna like my, runner map. No, it's definitely this. Oh, no, it's this.
That's what?
This?
Oh, shit. All the carrots that don't get picked up. Well, I guess we need to make another little house shack so we can have more farmers.
No, it's the thing is they're all
They're already all maxed out inventory-wise, so they're just gonna keep doing this.
Wow. Well, that sucks.
yeah. As he cleans up it
Much better. Dude, I'm gonna end up with like 20 stacks just
Yeah,
cleaning
like
this
5
shit.
or 6 just walking back from the morning to the other end. That's about what I got.
He's all casual about it. Oh my goodness, that's just awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I've seen people with like. Oh wait, she was picking them up.
Good for her. Oh, that's much better.
We need to go get in a boat. Get a screenshot.
A boat. Okay, let me grab a boat.
Why don't you just stand on the platform and go to where the bend is and get the picture from there?
No, because I want it to go up the cliff face there. From the other angle.
Oh, let me drop this stuff off. Okay.
Okay. I'm good.
Ugh, log out.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. It's good to know that it takes me about 10 stacks of cobblestone to do each level in my house.
Alright, just stay within the... I guess as long as you're in the boat, you should be okay.
Oh, come on, what are you doing?
You gotta look forward and then do it over here. Like, from that direction.
Oh, he wants you to go over that way for me. So you can see all of it, I guess.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Alright, peeps. Until next time.
Eventually, I'll be mixing in other colors to make
Anyone want to say anything?
murals.
Good night.
pictures.
Watch the videos. Thanks. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
What he said.
I don't think anybody even knows about your YouTube channel.
They do. A lot of people do. It's linked up here too.
Oh.